All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Achakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutation and much love to you Akim out there pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. This is the brother Ash from Great Millstone, Tampa. Back with another lesson, Lord, as well as it's going to be edifying to the hopeful elect. And, just going to go ahead on this quote. It says, be the change you want to see in the world. All right, that's what the quote is. And, in this case, the world being our people, the Israelites. So we have to be that change that we want to see, not being a hypocrite. All right, when you come to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai, you can't just do what you want to do. And then, prime example, this lard, this complete demon over here, which again, this dude's probably an agent. The Apostle Tar even mentioned that, because this guy is completely out of his mind, But anyway, let's just look at this.
You got me in there? You got me? Y'all see the knife? Oh, y'all gonna love this. One for the money, two for the Pharisees. Look here, we got 2 hams with extra glaze.
Extra glaze. That dude's a bug out, man. But anyway, man, here it is. You're claiming to be an Israelite. You're claiming to, I don't know what he claims, but he's claiming to be an Israelite. You see him wearing the names of the Lord on his shirt. Listen, if you know the scriptures, you know that our people would rather die than eat pork. You read throughout the book of the Maccabees, so, just using that as an example, because we have to be representatives of Yahweh Shai. All right, we can't just be out there telling people to change their ways when you're a complete demon. All right, but let's go ahead and get into this. This is starting Job. Let's look at Job here, verse 27 and 8. It says, "For what is the hope of the hypocrite, though he hath gained, when the Most High taketh away his soul?" Right. And you're being a hypocrite, you might gain, but at the end of the day, the Lord's gonna take you off the face of the earth, man. Let's get this in the blue letter real quick. See what the word there is for hypocrite. Job 27, verse 8, seeing the the NIV says, "For what hope hath the godless when they are cut off, when the Most High takes away their life?" Let's see here. For hypocrites, Hanap. It says hypocritical, godless, profane, irreligious, to be polluted, profane. Yeah, these guys are polluted. Let's see in the online etymology. See what a hypocrite. False pretender to virtue or religion. That's what these people are, man. All right, there are a lot of Israelites you see on the internet. All right, they're a bunch of hypocrites. They're pretenders. Go back to that. Yeah, they virtue signal. Hypocrite, actor, stage actor. What is it? A hypocrite is an actor, or an actor is a hypocrite. Pretender, a agent, because a agent's pretending, right? He's acting. That dude might be a agent. Hypocrisy, the sin of pretending to virtue or goodness. Yeah, that's why the Lord said, well, we'll get to it. So let's look here. It says, will the Most High hear his cry when trouble cometh? No, because you weren't really about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshai. You were just pretending. All right. And back then, with the scribes and Pharisees, they were, the wicked scribes and Pharisees. They would, they were all about Yahweh and the law, but they were a bunch of hypocrites. All right. And that's why you have for you to go out there and warn the people and tell them to repent. Well, you can't be doing the things you're telling them to stop doing, Let's go to Matthew chapter 7 and verse 1. It says, "Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with that judge," you know what? Let's read it in the NLT. Bring it to modern day. Go NLT. It's lock in. Yeah. All right, so let's go to Matthew 7. It says, "Do not judge others, and you will not be judged. For you will be treated as you treat others. The standard you use in judging is the standard by which you will be judged." Exactly. And why worry about a speck in... All right, now let's go back to the Kings. It says in verse 3, "And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye?" Right, you're out there telling people to stop smoking, stop eating pork. But here it is, you got extra glazed honey ham. Or many other examples of being a hypocrite concerning our people, man. You got Jake thinking that they're holier than thou, but they're a bunch of niggas behind the camera. When the camera's off, verse 4, "Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam." Yeah, because you just pretended, man. Pretending to be good when you're in the same boat as the person you're trying to judge. It says, "Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye." See what it says in the verse 5, "Hypocrite, first get rid of the log in your own eye, then you will see well enough to deal with the speck in your friend's eye." Yeah, man, you got to cleanse yourself, man. You got to change your ways. You yourself have to repent before you start telling others to repent. All right, and of course, we're working on this daily. Okay, we're not perfect like Yahushua, but we're striving to be. All right, we're fighting the good fight. We're trying to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, which is the love of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. So if you say you love the Lord, how can you be eating a ham, a glazed ham, and then making mockery of it? Again, that dude's a pretender, And again, whether he's an agent or not for Edom is irrelevant, because you got agents for Satan, and you got people that other camps as well. They might not be necessarily eating ham, but they're a bunch of hypocrites. Let's go to Sirach 1. It says, "Be not an hypocrite," in verse 29. "Be not an hypocrite in the sight of men, and take good heed what thou speakest." Yeah, because every idle word you'd be giving account for. So you got to be very careful of what you speak. All right, and what you say to others. And when you yourself is guilty of it, the same thing. Well, I'm not saying that we ain't never ate pork, because when we was in the world we did, but we abhor it now. All right, we're disgusted even at the smell of it. The sight of it just irks us. But then these are the same guys that want the highest seats. They enlarge the borders of their garments, the phylacteries. They want to be seen of the people, worshipped of men. It says, "Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul." Yeah, the believers in the book of Galatians say, "He that think he is something, when he is nothing, deceiveth himself. And go discover thy secrets, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation." Yeah, all these guys puffing themselves up, being hypocrites the whole time, they're going to be cast down in the sight of the congregation, because thou camest not in truth to the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit. There you go, man. And hence, that's why they're hypocrites, because they're not truly in this thing. They're not truly fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That's why they do pretend, because they're not sincere at the end of the day. This has to be sincere. The fear has to be sincere. The words that come out of your mouth have to be sincere, not because you want to entertainment. show, because that's entertainment for Jake out there cursing people out. Stop eating this and stop doing that. You women are whores and you men are a bunch of this and that. But then they're a bunch of niggas acting acting crazy, being demons to people. That's not what Yahweh Shai did. You got to walk in the light, man. All right, let's go to Luke chapter 12 and start at the top. It says, in the meantime, when there were gathered together an innumerable multitude of people, insomuch that they trod one upon another, he began to say unto the disciples, first of all, beware ye of the leaven of the Pharisees, which is hypocrisy. So Yahweh Shai was telling them there's a bunch of pretenders among them. All right, that's the leaven of the Pharisees, and a little, like the scriptures say, a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. And again, those same men are back here today, and they know they're Israelites. Well, you think those men that Yahweh Shai was talking about, they're back here today selling crack on the corner? Nah, man, they know they're Israelites. Everybody comes back in their lot, man. Matthew chapter 23 and 3 says, I'll start at the top. It says, then spake Yahweh Shai to the multitude and to his disciples, saying, the scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat, right, the highest seat, right, the law. All therefore, whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do, right, because they're going to be telling you about the law, because they themselves, they're going to be telling you to do this, repent. But do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. And what does that make you? That makes you a hypocrite. And they were putting hella burdens, you keep reading, verse 4 says, for they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers. So they were putting hella burdens on these people coming in, and just Israelites that didn't live in Jerusalem. Because they're the heads, they're the Moses seat, so they were better than everybody. All right, but like we read in Sirach, be careful what you say. And what Yahweh Shai said, the leaven of the Pharisees is hypocrisy. So they not even. That's why the Lord said, observe what and do, but don't do after their works. Don't follow after their pernicious ways, because they're a bunch of hypocrites. Like the scriptures say, with their mouths they draw nigh unto me, but their heart is far from me. That's a hypocrite. I'm not going to make this too long. Just hit these scriptures, make it plain, and on to the next one. James 3 and 17, it says, but the wisdom that is from above is first pure. Yeah, the wisdom of Yahweh Shai, how to conduct yourself as a man. All right, how to deal with the flock. Okay. But not everybody gets the wisdom. It says, then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy. So if there's hypocrisy in there, then it ain't the wisdom from above. And if you go into the King James Version for hypocrisy, let's see here. I'm pretty sure it says sincere. Yep. NIV. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. So again, if you're not sincere, if you're not coming to the fear of the Lord in truth and sincerity, then you're a hypocrite, and your ways are going to show, because your faith is really not showing. All right, because it's more than just going out there with megaphones and screaming at people. It's about your daily walk, changing your ways so that you can therefore go and judge people according to the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. Okay, then you can go and actually tell people to repent. All right, because you have changed from your wicked ways. You've turned. All right. So let's go back to Matthew 23. Here's some more points in there. Oh, wait. And jump down to 13 now. It says, but woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! Yeah, the Lord was cursing them the hell out, man. Somebody call you a hypocrite to your face, and you see the punctuation there, or apostrophe. He was screaming. You know, he was an austere man, a deep voice, loud. They were like, oh shit. It says, for ye shut up the kingdom of heaven against men, for ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. Right, with their hypocrisy. You should be doing this, you should be doing that. But they themselves don't even do it. That's the ultimate form of hypocrisy. To be the pretender. And you're going to be destroyed for that. The Lord said, woe unto you. 14, it says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass sea and land to make one proselyte, and when he is made, you make him twofold more the child of hell than yourselves. Yeah, bugging people out. Leading the blind, leading the blind. And you see that today. You got whole congregations of bug outs. All right? All right, so let me just jump down. Verse 23. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, judgment, mercy, and faith. These ought ye to have done, and not to leave the other undone. All right, yeah, they was hitting on them tithes. Pay your tithes, and they were just omitting the rest of the matter of the laws. Ye blind guides, which strain at a gnat and swallow a camel. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you may clean the outside of the cup and of the platter, but within they are full of extortion and excess. Yeah, so that's what you see, even as it is this day. They got the best garments in Israel and this and that, and the greatest Passovers of all time, and concerts and all kind of crazy shit. But they're they're filthy internally. Again, they're hypocrites. Thou blind Pharisee, cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may be clean also. Yeah, you got to start from the inside out. You don't wash the outside of the cup first and then just keep it moving. You got to wash the inside of the cup. It says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanness. Yeah, they look like, coming in on a high horse, literally, in a fancy Power Ranger suit. The women are crying and but this dude is a hypocrite, and not just him. There's many. All right, there's many hypocrites out here amongst our people, man, and they're only going to continue to get worse and worse because what? They're full of dead man's bones. They're dead inside, and ultimately the Lord ain't with them. Even so, verse 28, even so ye also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within you are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. There it is. They appear. So there you go, man. Don't they call us the bum camp? Oh, look at them bed sheets. Them niggas got bed sheets and, the Walmart garments. And meanwhile, everybody else is all fancy, color-coded and matching. Got the spikes and, the tassels and the fancy pants, $200+ garments. But inside they're a bunch of demons, hypocrites. And they're going to pay. They're going to pay for leading the flock astray and not being sincere with truly warning them. And that's why usually it starts to reveal itself through the doctrine, That's how you're going to know, I mean, if you got the Spirit, if the Spirit of Yahweh Shai is working with you. All right, so Matthew 5:14 says, seek good and not evil, that ye may live. And so Yahweh Shai, the power of hosts, shall be with you as ye have spoken. Yeah, so you're supposed to abhor the evil. not eating, cutting up ham hocks on camera and have the audacity to have the names of the Lord on your shirt. That's one of the ultimate levels of disrespect that I've ever seen in my life. Verse 15, hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate. And they scriptures say they hate him that rebuketh at the gate. Hey, tough luck, deal with it. It may be that the Lord, power of hosts, will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph, and only the remnant of Joseph, or the remnant of all the Israelites ultimately are gonna be receive that graciousness from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The rest of these pretenders, just because they know they're Israelites, don't mean nothing. All right, so again, be the change that you want to see. How can you be a complete demon and tell our people to go eat this and go eat that, and it doesn't matter if you do this, you can do that, and then in the same sentence say that you're a man of the Lord? It's outrageous. Yahushua was perfect, and then the men that followed after him walked in his after him. They walked to try to be ambassadors, striving for the perfection, showing people that you need to change. They show the people the best way to show the people is to lead by example. So again, be the change that you want to see in our people. So with that, Lord's will, this was edifying and exhorting to the hopeful elect. Until next time, I say shalom.